I can't imagine living a life without being an activist. My mom went to city council meetings a lot, so she took me to city council meetings, took me to board of supervisors meetings, and I met all the elected officials. Women were doing things that they hadn't been allowed to do before. I watched my mom just doing those things, and it seemed absolutely normal that that's what moms did. They went to meetings, they worked on issues, and things changed. Community organizing has been a part of my life since the 70s. I got very active organizing within Santa Monica in the lesbian community and the feminist community. I was working with the church and with the Ocean Park Community Center and helping to start the Battered Women's Shelter Sojourn, and working on lots of different social service kinds of activities. And then that's about when I fell in love with a woman, and so then I became part of the lesbian community in lots of different kinds of ways. It was about being a lesbian in society and the frustrations of trying to change the world. Being a lesbian in the city of Santa Monica is it's a defining thing, but it's not the defining thing in my life. It is part of how I define myself and part of my history in how I've lived my life and organized. Some people had advised me when I ran for council that my being a lesbian was going to be an issue. And as it turned out, it was not an issue. It was never raised as an issue. I was actually mayor 3 different years of my 8 years on the council. So when I was elected because I was a known person, very, very progressive. I was part of Santa Monicans for Renters' Rights, part of WAVES, which was We Advocate Visibility, Equality, and Strength. It was a gay group. What I wanted was for people who lived in Santa Monica to have more of a say about what was going on in Santa Monica and to be involved a lot more than they had been in the past. I wanted everybody to have the same experience I had of understanding what government was, understanding what the issues were along the way, and being a part of the decision-making. Some people look at my life and say, how could you possibly be doing all of this stuff? But it just seems normal to me. And I guess that's also coming from the experience I had watching my mother go to all these meetings.